Welcome to Highland Mountain Adventures.
That is where I'm heading. First winter trip of 2025. I am so excited. I cannot stand it. So this is going to be a little bit different kind of trip this time. Sort of a two-part mission. I am snowshoeing into an alpine lake, taking the hot tent, gonna go hot tenting, ice fishing, do a little bit of small game hunting and trapping and see if I can't get a catch and cook out of it. So 4 days at an alpine lake, and then Dena is going to meet me at the end of that, and the two of us are going to spend 2 nights at a Forest Service rental cabin and do whatever we do there. So this is going to be a really fun first winter trip of 2025, and the conditions look amazing. 20 degrees out, snow is great, and so yeah, we're gonna see how this turns out, but I am super excited. Well, I got about a 5-mile hike and snowshoe, and so I better get this show on the road. That's where I'm headed. About 2 miles in, not quite 2 miles. Got about 3 to go, and it is just spectacularly, amazingly beautiful out right now. But I better keep plugging along. I'm breaking trail, so it's a little bit slow going. Snow is a little bit heavy today, and I don't have any tracks to follow except for all these deer tracks, and they're not helping very much. So this has been slow going, but I'm within a mile, probably a little bit less than a mile of the lake, so I'm getting there. You don't see that very often. So there is a spectacular rainbow, and it's not raining. It's warm enough this afternoon, there's enough humidity in the air that, because it's not cold, so it's not like a sundog or something, it's just a spectacular rainbow. But we do have some weather coming in. It's a good thing I'm getting pretty close, because it's getting dark over there and it's supposed to snow tonight, so it could get a little messy. But I'm getting real close. Final push. I made it to the lake and it is beautiful. A little breezy out today though, so I'm gonna have to get creative to find a place to set up camp that isn't just howling with wind. But I made it in. It was kind of a slog. Breaking trail the whole, well, the last half of the way anyways. And there's lots of snow and it's heavy today. And it was just rough going, but we're there. Nice flat spot, sheltered nicely from the wind, which is howling. I'll get that all tamped down, and perfect spot for putting up the hot tent. Let's check out my view. Well, the wind is ripping and I didn't take much time to get video. You saw me put the tent up. Since then I have put the stove up and got me not a very big, but a little pile of wood. I'm gonna need some more before it gets dark. But I finally, at long last, have sat down and enjoying myself for a second. The hike in was great, very enjoyable. But it was also a lot of work, and it takes a bit to put up a tent and cut wood and get yourself settled in. So we're there now, and I'm excited. The stove's already putting heat out. It's gonna be hot in here in just a second. And yeah, everything's working great. So I'll keep you posted on what else happens. Well, here's camp. I got it all set up last night, but by the time I got wood in and the stove going and everything set up, it was pitch black, so I didn't take much video. But I did. It was super windy all night long. We had a stovepipe malfunction, so I had to cut off about 2 feet from the top of the stovepipe because it got all deformed from the wind. It was really non-functional, and I think I got it back in business. Here's a quick tour of the inside. Stove is ripping. It is very warm in here, and I need to do a little bit more organizing, but it's in pretty good shape. Pretty functional. Had a really good night's sleep in spite of the horrendous wind. So yeah, this is cozy as could be. It's working really well. I think the wind is done for the next couple of days, so I shouldn't have that as an issue from here on out. It's been fun so far. It was an adventure last night, but we got it done. So we'll see what happens from here on out. And here is my lake. Shaping up to be a much nicer day today. Whoa, geez. The ice is slippery. There's the mountains. I'm going to try to do a little fishing. This lake's super shallow, but I've caught fish in it in the past, and there might be a few in there. The wind has finally died, and it's really actually turning out to be a beautiful day. So much better. We survived the night, which was slightly challenging, and now we're back in business. Well, there are a few brookies in here. For a second there, I was getting quite a few bites. And it kind of has shut off now. But take a look at that beauty. That is going to be part of dinner. I'd like to get a few more, but we'll see maybe if the bite turns back on. They really aren't doing anything right now. But it's middle of the day too, so earlier or later in the evening might be better. So we'll see. That's two. Now we might have enough for food. Super exciting. Check out that beauty. That is a good looking brookie. I ended up with 3 nice little brookies. That's gonna make a meal now. I'm gonna take them back and cook them. There's no more pretty sight than that. Smoke coming out the chimney, hot tent up and all warmed up. Oh, so nice. The fish are all cleaned up. I'm gonna hit them with a little lemon pepper. And then they're going in the frying pan. Rice is going in. And the fish are going on. There is the presentation. We got rice, some rice seasoning, and our fried up brook trout. Man, that looks good. Smells good. All right, I'm going in. All right, let's give this a shot. It looks good. Oh, that fish is so good. Oh, Yeah, straight out of the water. It was swimming around literally an hour ago, and now I'm eating it, and it is so fresh. So good. All right, I'm gonna finish this up because I am starving, and this is so good. Well, day 2's in the books. I'm going to read up a little bit on what Hank Thoreau was doing at Walden Pond. And then I'm going to sleep, and it's not windy tonight, which is amazing because last night was difficult to get through. It was just a continuous buffeting of the tent, and it seems like it's not going to be that way tonight. So I'm going to read up a little bit, and then I'm going to hit the hay, and then we'll see what tomorrow brings. Another morning in the hot tent. It got cold last night. I'm guessing probably single digits, maybe down to 0. And I didn't bother keeping the stove going all night, so I had a little bit of cold fire start this morning, but this stove heats up this tent so fast. So it's cozy, and now I'm doing coffee. And I got some water on, going to probably make some oatmeal for breakfast, and then probably do a little explore around the lake today, see what we can find. But no wind, which is wonderful, but the trade-off was it got a lot colder last night. So I'm just warming up, but it's getting pretty toasty in here now. I had a very successful fishing trip yesterday. Today I'm going to take a hike around the lake. I got the shotgun with me, little 410, and I'm going to see if maybe I can come up with a squirrel or even a rabbit. We got a little bit of squirrel sign here. If I find some good caches, I might even set up I have a couple conibear traps that I will set up so that I have a little bit of passive chance of harvest. So we'll see. Might just be a really nice hike, but it's a beautiful day, so I might as well get out of the tent. Spotted a big old fatty red squirrel right up in this deadfall. And if he comes out, I'm gonna, there he is. Got him. Let's go check it out. Be close. It looked like he dropped right here. This is why he is here. Look at that cache. He's got a bunch of pine cones cached right there. All right. There he is. Let's take a look. He's headshot. Very dead, but he's got his nerves working a little bit. Well, there is part of lunch. Big, nice red squirrel. If I can pick up another
one or two, that'd be even better. But that worked out pretty well too. We'll get this guy in a bag, take him back, I'll clean him up, and we'll get him cooking.
Well, I didn't come up with any more squirrels, but I did come out to the fishing hole and got 3 more beautiful brookies. So there is the haul for today. I'm going to get them all cleaned up, and then that's what I'm eating tonight. So the squirrel, all you do is cut around his hind legs, cut from leg to leg, just peel his hide off just like taking a sock off. And then I'll gut him and clean them all out. And that one is going in the pot. I'm gonna boil him. And then we'll fry him up with the fish at the end. So pretty good day. I'm very, very pleased. And now I'm gonna get this thing going. There is today's bounty. Time to cook it up. Squirrel is going straight in the pot. What I'm gonna do is I've got water boiling. I've got some flavor packets just from ramen noodles for bouillon. I'm using pork flavor and chicken flavor. And a little Montreal steak. Then the squirrel's going in the water, and I'm gonna let it boil for a couple hours, and then when it's done boiling, I'll just fry it up with the fish. All right, so the squirrel has boiled for a couple of hours, and I got the fish all seasoned up. So first thing I'm gonna do is the rice is gonna go in there with all that squirrely goodness. Perfect. And now the fish are going on the grease. And we'll throw the squirrel in there too, just for a little bit more cooking. So I'm gonna let those cook up, and then they're all going in this pot, and I'm gonna have squirrel, trout, rice, soup, and it's gonna be good. I can tell already. And there is the final product.
Oh man, that smells good. I gotta let it cool down for a couple minutes. And then I am going after that.
All right. Time to dig in. And right off the bat, I got a squirrel hindquarter. Oh yeah. So definitely the boiling was critical because that meat is as tender as could be. And squirrel can be really, really tough. But boiling it made it just as tender as you want it. All right, so now the soup part. Get some fish in here. That's the best soup I've ever made. Well, that was a very successful day. We got a squirrel, got 3 fish, made delicious food out of them. It just can't get any better than that. All right, I'm gonna finish this up. Then I guess it's time for bed again. Last morning in the hot tent. Had a pretty good night's sleep last night. Obviously couldn't keep the stove stoked up the whole time, so sometime 2 a.m. probably, stove went out and it's about 0 degrees out, so it was 0 degrees in here too. But I had the right gear. I just had to bundle up, and now I got the fire ripping and drinking my coffee. And it's gonna be a shame to see this one end, but everything's got to come to an end sometime. But it's been a great one. Great little catch and cooks, and perfect, kind of intense tryout of the hot tent. And other than the wind the first day, perfect weather. So now I'm going to slowly start cleaning stuff up and head back out, and then Dena and I are going to meet up at a Forest Service cabin, and we're going to spend 2 nights at the cabin. So that's going to be really, really fun too. It'll be a completely different kind of adventure. So that's kind of the trip, but boy, it's been a good one. This has been just an absolute blast, and I am really excited for the next one.
One more look at the mountains, and then I'm getting loaded up and heading out. It is the most glorious day of the trip right now. A real shame to leave this place on the previous day. The tent is coming down. I'm out. What a great trip.
Okay. 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 Well, I'll see you in a little bit.
I have made it back to the truck. There it is. Be there in a minute. And then it's about a quarter-mile drive in to the cabin. I just saw Dena. She said she has it all warmed up for me. So that is very exciting. This has been just a spectacular trip. There's the rig. But I'm looking forward to a cozy cabin for a couple of nights. And I am on my way. Well, mission complete. I made it. Woo! That was a big hike out. But I'm here and I'm on my way into the cabin. I will say some more words. Something I don't know. Dena is here and has it all warmed up, smoke coming out the chimney. It just looks so nice. And I made it.
Hello, intrepid adventurer.
Your Arctic Explorer has arrived.
How was it?
Oh, so amazing.
Really?
It was the best trip ever.
Really?
Yeah, it was tough.
Why Bond and not Deerhead?
The snow got soft and mushy and sticky, and I was trudging. just to
Really?
get- So Bond is about a mile and a half, 2 miles closer probably.
I saw that on the
And
map.
So I decided instead of just killing myself off, I would go to that one, and it turned out great.
Did it?
Fishing was great, hunting was great, best camping spot ever. The hot tent was toasty.
Was it great?
It was glorious.
Oh, that's so
It was
awesome. I can't
so
wait to hear about it.
nice. Yeah, so I can't wait. I assume you got me a beer,
I got you a few.
couple of beers.
I got you some nice stuff too.
Oh my word. Well,
Yeah.
I'm coming in.
All right. Do you need help bringing stuff in?
No, I'll take one round and then I'll bring some more in.
Okay. All right. It's nice and toasty in there.